Alright guys, welcome back to another one. This is not our typical video, and this is going to be a short one. It's done got hot down here in Mississippi. I'm talking, it's up in the upper 90s today. The humidity though is what's killing us. Not really the temperature down here that gets us, the humidity, but we rely on these old air conditioners. Window units is what I like. They just easy maintenance. If it does completely go out, you can go buy you another one, fairly simple, stick it in the window and be cool that night. They are a bit expensive for good ones, but anyway, these little ones like this one you see behind me, they get stuck in the window, they get forgot about. When you cut the grass and you come by here and you blowing grass all up in there, it sucks all that stuff right up in here. Okay, well, and this one's in my back of my pottery shed where I make pottery. It's been in there for a while. It ain't never been cleaned out, I promise you. It's good to go by at least once a year, at least every other year, and wash these things out. So I was gonna show you right quick what I'm doing right here. I'm not gonna do a real in-depth video. Just basically a heads up and hey, reminder, y'all need to do this just to help you out. This is some Dawn dishwashing liquid that I mixed up in an old Windex bottle. That's not Windex. Probably got a spoonful of vinegar in it, and that was left over in there from something else, but it wasn't gonna hurt nothing. And I'm gonna clean the outside and everything. You see I sprayed my wall down back here. I finally kind of scrubbed it off a little bit so it ain't so nasty. If we have to do a skinning video out here, y'all ain't scolding me about how nasty it looks. But what I'm doing is I'm squirting this all in these little fins and flues back here and letting it soak. That Dawn dishwashing liquid, I mixed it a little strong in there, letting it soak. But I want to show you, I'm going to turn the camera around here and let y'all get a good look in here. All right, look down in there, guys. You can see that this thing is just corroded up with stuff. And if you can look, now this is the hard part to squirt is the back side up in behind there and up in behind these fins. I don't know if that camera will focus where you get in there. It's still, you can see how nasty, but it's loosening up. All that stuff's getting really loose. And I've soaked it, I've sprayed. You can see in there where you start to see through some light a little bit. You can see my hand back through there. That has let a lot of that drain out. But even around the compressor, everywhere, it's bad nasty. And I rely on this air conditioner as much as I do any of them because I'm standing in front of it, and if nothing else, it'll work for a fan, but I don't want it to completely go out. And I've noticed that it's not cooling like it has been. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my water hose, my garden hose, and I'm gonna set this thing right over here on these two boards on this old table frame that I've yet to build a tabletop for. We're gonna set it on there and we're gonna take this garden hose with this nozzle on it and we're gonna wash it out as good as we possibly can. And it's been soaking for about 10-15 minutes maybe. So we fixing to see what we gotta do with it. All right, guys, one thing I did want to say is most of these are pretty simple. There's like 2 or 3 screws in the bottom on that side and 2 or 3 screws on the bottom on this side to take that outside cover off. Usually that face plate will have 1 or 2 screws. This one actually had a screw right there behind that knob that had to come out. So pull the knobs off before you just rip it off. But they're fairly simple and self-explanatory to get off if you'll just look, pay attention. Every one of them is going to be a tad bit different, so that's why I didn't just do a tutorial on taking every screw out, because every air conditioner is going to have them in different places. But you can see I'll blowed that off a little bit, but it ain't coming completely clean. I might take a brush to it, but now a lot of this is coming out. Now what I'm doing back here, you got to get that in there and get blowed all up in there that you can. And it's going to be impossible to probably get that in every little spot that it needs to get in. Just get all you can. We're gonna get this washed on out, let it dry about 10 or 15 minutes, put it back together and see if it cools. If I can get that to hang in there, I can show y'all something for a second. It ain't gonna stay, it's gonna come out wet. Anyway, what I did is right here on this one, you can pull this out, and that'll let a lot of that stuff drain out off the flues, because otherwise up in there, you can see how right here that sediment's catching up. Well, if it's really bad clogged up like this one was, and them flues down in there, and that is the backside to the outside of the house or building, whatever, that stuff's gonna be really caught up with stuff, and it's going to have to come out somewhere. So this water hose, I can't cut it off. It tore up on me a while ago. But anyway, you pull this. See if I can get under here where you can see. See how you pull that open? Hopefully you can see that. That'll let a lot of that drain out. Yeah, it just got me. I'm gonna clean that case up. I got a long handle brush. It's hard to do stuff one-handed. You can see that's coming off. It's easier to do it when I ain't holding the camera. So I'm gonna let that drain a little bit. That's our current temperatures right now. It's 89 in here because I've had the air conditioner out there cleaning. It got warm in here. It's actually done cooling off outside. It's dropped down to 86. You can see on today's high was 101. And this is June the 15th. You can see the date on there. It's 6:57 p.m. It's already cooling off. Where's our humidity at? Heat index right now is 97. Pressure. Anyway, let's go look. We got it back in the window. Now, if you're not familiar with these, select outdoor. That's what runs your sensor, obviously. We stuck it in the vents. We down to 72 already. Y'all, it was not cooling like that. The best I could get out of it was in the 80s. While it was 100 degrees outside, it was almost blowing 90-degree air out of it. So we still in the upper 80s, 85, 86, whatever it was. So just a tip. So we're gonna go to long arm selfie mode, just so we can tell y'all goodbye. But look, thank y'all for watching. Now, this is our typical outdoor style of videos, but it's good, useful information that you can do at home. You can do this, save you some money, clean your air conditioner out. It ain't that hard. Get it out of the window. Now, some of you bigger units, you may need a buddy to help you get it out. Some of you ladies, you got to get you a man to help you get it out of there. Some of you probably get it out yourself. I know y'all can do anything we can do just about it. But thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next time on The Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it.